Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to early morning on the channel. We're just out doing our checks. It's Saturday the 29th of June. It's currently, if the watch is going to turn on, come on, there we go, it's 1:24 a.m. So it is, we've quickly pulled the truck out of the space just to do our checks. We got this trailer magically overnight. So it's the first time doing checks on it, so I just pulled it out of the spot so we can easily check around the back. We can get a car in as well. Should be able to fit the car in through that gap with that trailer. I will get the container lock off as well while we're here. And then yeah, so we're heading up to Teesport today, this morning. Teesport, we've got 3 o'clock VBS this morning. Then we're going to be swapping, getting the box off, empty back down to iPort, back up to Teesport again. And hopefully we've got enough time to be empty back down to iPort again today to pick up a loaded box for another driver on Monday. So yeah, I'm just double checking trailer number 37. Let's get in the truck and yeah, we'll get our foot down and get on our way up to Teesport to get the first one off. So we're up the road, we've done 42 minutes driving. I think road closures could be the theme of the day today. So we've already done one little diversion, but it was literally off and on at the A64 junction. So we're currently just come past Borough Bridge. It's yeah, it's closed here southbound. I don't think we can get on at the 168 turning, which is the next junction at junction 49. But I think we can get off here now to head up it, but I think it's closed coming south. So we're probably going to have to divert around that, down the A19, straight down it to York and around Ring Road and up the 64. So that's going to be bad on probably 40 minutes. Yeah, I think it could be road closures. That's the final nail in the coffin today for us. I'm just looking now to see if it's going to look like it could be open southbound later on. There isn't anything on it at the minute. There's no workers on board on there. It's just there were 2 cars, one further down than one, making its way down, so they could just be doing a sweep now to make sure that it's clear, maybe to open it. But it is only 2:15, so I doubt that, to be fair. I do very much doubt that. I think it could be yeah, it could be an interesting one to try and get south. And if we do have to go to York, then we're definitely not getting that. Excuse me, yawning. I'm not getting get that load on for Gary today. That ain't gonna happen. Drive time we'll lose going via York. It'll put us out of reach of that. So there is a road that runs parallel here. Here you can see lorry that were coming down sort of the other way, peering through the trees. There is a road that runs parallel to here, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get I might be able to get on it, you know. So I think it's shut at the last junction of the 168, where you can get off to sort of come at the A1 North as well, if you know the junction. Yeah, you can see trucks coming down other way. So I wonder if I can get off onto that road and run parallel with it. That'd be best case scenario, if they've shut it there at that slip road and you can get off. If you can get off there, perfect. It's only going to probably lose a couple of minutes, to be fair, at that, because it literally runs parallel all the way along to the next junction, and you can just get back on. But let's have a look. I said there's no sign of anyone doing any work here going other way, but you know, it is Britain, so you wouldn't expect it anyway, would you? Let's face it. let's face it. So it looks like they could be doing most of the work on the A19 slip road then. But then why shut the A1? The A1's shut. You know, you won't need to shut it. Could be one of them. They could just open it, you know, if we get lucky. Let's have a look when we come around this bend on the 168. See if we can see anything. But I can't see any lights flashing or all like that to show that there's any workmen there. Apart from that, we're having an alright run. No, 46 minutes from Whitwood to get up to the 168 turning. We've been flat out all way. Slow it down for this bend. It is only 6 ton we've got on, but it's it'd be floor to ceiling stacked on this, and it's not a high cube either. It's not a 9'6" tall box. It's only a standard. It's 8'6", so it is a bit smaller. I do miss my spotlights on the XG on the DAF. Yeah, there's no one there. There's no one working on that. There's absolutely no one working, is there, on that A19? There's no flashing lights. There's nothing on A1. There's nothing on A19. There's just a work van here. And that's just to make sure no one comes through that. Can you even get off? Or is it shut here as well? I'm trying to think with the cones. I think you can get off there. I think that's one lane going south. Yeah, it is one lane going south. So you can at least get off and pick up that other road. So it's not too bad then, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know why it's shut. I don't know why it's shut. So let's get up to Teesport now. We'll go get the first one off and we'll see how we fare. Alright, so we made it up to Teesport. It's currently 3:12 AM. I'm looking, we're going at the same stack as we have been for the last 2 times up here. Looks like they usually come up here to 6:02. I'm hoping the lifter were going to be waiting for me, but it don't look like they're moving at the minute. It looks like they're all parked up. So we might have a little bit of a wait to get this off, and I can't see a lifter anywhere else moving, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm hoping we could get this off and start making our way back down straight away and start on a clear run. So obviously at the minute traffic's not built up, is it? So we'd looking for, that'd be about right. Yeah, traffic won't be built up, would it? So we can get a clear run, keep traffic clear. But I think we're going to be yeah, I think we're going to be a bit. Oh no, it's 3:15 on a Saturday morning. What we're on about ain't going to start building up, is it? We shouldn't be that long, to be fair, anyway. You know, hopefully hopefully there's a lifter that starts moving soon and we can get this off and we can start heading back down. How far away are we? Let's have a look what it is to iPort. It's weird, it picks up the A19, well, 168 going south, but it won't pick it up coming north. Why? I just don't get it. So we're 99 mile away. It's got us there at 5:25 at the minute. 2 hours 12 we've done. Hour and 36. So we can get down there without a break. We can get a break at iPort before we get the box on at least. That's going to make a difference, I think. So that'll put us on. We're on 136, 336, just under 4 hours. We'll be about 9 hours driving if we go back to Highport, give or take. Yeah, it's going to be tight, innit, to see if we can get that other box on, but I'll wait around and get this one off. And yeah, I'll pick you up when we're getting further down the road, where hopefully, fingers crossed, the 168 might be up and then we save that little diversion. So I think we're at one of them lucky points now where everything's going to slowly start opening up, all the roadworks, because all these roadworks have gone. We're just coming down to the last junction on the 168 at 49. All this was shut. It was all down to one lane when we came up. So, you know, this is open now. So this has saved us probably, I don't it want that far out running parallel with the A1, but it's going to save us a good 2 or 3 minutes, which, you know, when it's every minute counts, you know, every minute counts, doesn't it? So if this is open, I imagine it'll be open further down at the A64 turning as well for York and that. It was shut there earlier on the way up. Yeah, 10th of June, 4 weeks, road closed overnight here. So this will be open, so, you know, we're going to go straight down A1 on the way down, and then back up. I think we'll come up the A1 as well. I'll have 45 minutes at Highport when we get there, mainly because it's just convenient. You know, we can just pull straight into a space, straight out of a space. We don't have to go anywhere. You know, well, if we got the box on, ran it somewhere and went into a services, you know, we're losing a couple minutes more driving there, just getting into services and back out again, which, you know, we hadn't really got the time for today. So yeah, we'll get a break at Highport to clear our card, and then we're going to need another break today, unfortunately. That's going to be killer. That's one of the reasons I sort of want to run it a bit, but at the same time I don't, because yeah, we might get away with getting to, because Highport shuts I think 1 o'clock today, so we're going to get down here, get the box off, or box on, sorry, have 45 minutes first. So it's going to be 6:15 leaving. So we're back up here for a 9 o'clock VBS to get the box off for it booked in. Say out for 9:30. It's 10:30. That's 12 o'clock. Oof. That is tight, isn't it? 45 minutes on that's 11:45. To 1:15, sorry. Oof. That's not looking favourable, is it? Yeah, we're gonna have to see how we have to see how we go on that one. Yeah, just ain't looking favourable. The only place we could park if we ran it from Highport would be Ferrybridge Services, and then possibly we could make it back to Highport. We won it, and then have a break once we've got the box on. But that's a lot of ifs. That's, you know, no traffic on road, no messing about with out. But again, we'll lose 4 minutes at best, probably 5 minutes getting out of Ferrybridge. I don't know. It's a tough one to call. It all depends what sort of run we get. This is going to be a roughly 2-hour run down to Highport, just because roads are empty. So if we've had a 2-hour run down, this is what a lot of people don't think about lorry driving. Think, oh, you just drive, but you're thinking about trying to where you're going to get and what you can do all the time. It never stops. So if we're 2 hours down here, we can get back up in like 2 hours 10, we'll say. It's tight to make it back down in 1 hit, innit? Now and impossible, but we're gonna have to see how we do, aren't we? We're gonna have to see how we do. Okay, so I've decided to come into iPort without having, before we had a break, mainly because it was just the time it was, and that's our box. Just because of the time it was, its shift change comes up at 6 o'clock, you see. So it's 5:30 now, and they've literally just lifted this box off of the train for us. Coming on train, they've just managed to reach it, and yeah, we're getting it straight on off of the train. Perfect. So yeah, it was sort of swings and roundabout situation, you know. There were no one here. I thought, shift change, I'll go try it, then if they do shift change while we're waiting here, you know, we could probably snuck a break in here, to be fair, but we've got it on, so let's get a break outside at iPort, because we're 55 minutes driving left in a 4.5 hour stretch, and yeah, we'll crack on up to Teesport. I've been thinking as well, my planner's not in till 8 o'clock today, so we're not going to get an 8 o'clock VBS up there. We'll get a 9 o'clock one, so we can get up there, get parked up in the lorry park that they've got there at the dock. They've got a parking area we can park in, and we'll get 45 minutes in there. So even if he gets us a 9 o'clock VBS and we're going at 9:15, you know, we're only getting a box off, we'll be out for 9:30 probably, but we'll have a clean card, so we can get back down here, box up, and back up to the yard in one hit without a break. So I think that's how it's going to look at the minute, because we're on 3:35 driving. It's 2 and a bit hours up there, because we should still get a clear run at that. Yeah, I think it's looking okay at the minute, so yeah, well, I'll go get this box secured on, we'll go grab a break, and yeah, we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, the A1's clear to get up north. There we go, we're up at Teesport. We just thought we'd just jump up here in one hit. So 1 hour and 49 driving from iPort. Wow. I didn't think we'd get up here that quick. Tried ringing him to see if he could just grab us an 8 o'clock VBS, but no answer, it just rang out. So we'll get up here and we'll have a break then. I'll send him a text, see if we can get a 9 o'clock VBS secured. All we can do, innit, really. You can only send a message, say, well, we're up here, can you grab us this VBS please? We can get in, hopefully go down and get a box on for lad for Monday, and go from that. But you know, we're gonna have to wait and see, aren't we? We are gonna have to wait and see. Slow down for the roundabout here, because this is a heavy box, is this. It's 24, best part of 24 ton. Certainly is a heavy one, that is for sure. So yeah, let's get parked. It's all on left. You can see there's 3 wagons parked there on the left. That's where we'll just go park and wait for yeah, for him to get back in touch with us and let us know what we're going to be doing, because he could have someone sorted to go cover that other box. We don't know, you know. But I've done my legwork. I've started 1:15, just come to 8:15 now, so 7 hours we've done. Up to Teesport, box off, back down to iPort, boxed up, had a break, and we've made it back up here now. Yeah, well, I couldn't really ask for a VBS last night because we didn't know how long we were going to be waiting for boxes and roadworks, traffic, well, diversions and all that lot. You know, we could have been well late for a VBS if we had one booked. We just didn't know. But we'll spin it round here. and we'll get in a space, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll send him a text message and we'll see what he replies. So yeah, I'll let you know when we got something through, and then we'll go from there. There we go. So fair play to him, he got straight back to me when I sent the text. We got the VBS booked. We actually got in an 8 o'clock one. I asked for a 9 o'clock, he says, do I want an 8 o'clock one? And I spy the lifter just there as well. I says, if you can do, yeah. So we've had 15 minutes there on break. And then we've obviously pulled off and we've come into the dock. We're going to the same position as we was earlier. 6:02:18 it says. But that's the one we brought earlier, this one here, the OOCL box, and he put that in the stat next to it. So, but we can only go on what we've been given. Yeah, if I hadn't sent lifter moving, I'd have been tempted to stick this on brake. Well, just because I've seen him moving doesn't mean he's coming for us anyway, does it? Let's face it. It doesn't mean he's coming for us. I wonder what that noise was. I put my kettle on. I was going to try and make a quick cup of coffee, but I don't think we're going to have time. I'll turn it off because he's coming here. He's just coming for us now. Perfect. So yeah, 20 to 9 it currently is. 20 to 9. What's it saying down to I-port? It's probably not going to look as pretty as it was earlier. We flew up here. Took us an hour and 31 minutes. No, 2 hours and a minute. Sorry, of driving from I-port, from that break to here, getting the box off now. There we go. Box off. Box off. Perfect. We like that level of service here. And he's just putting it straight down as well, right where we parked. We can't get fairer than that, can we, with him? Oh, put that up. So 10:53 it's currently got us down there, but it's going to recalculate the route because it doesn't send us down the A19 straight away. It thinks about it. So that's 2 hours 12. Usually 15 minutes quicker going down. Well, going down A19 when it finds it. Do I do this in one hit or do we have a break? I'd need a break anyway at I-port, but at least we're at I-port. Or do we have half an hour in a lay-bound way down? I don't know. I'll get on road and we'll see how we feel. That's gonna be best bet. We'll let the shunter through with that box. He has priority, it says on the sign anyway. So yeah, I'll get off. I'm gonna go put these twist locks down anyway. I always store them down when we're running empty, especially when it's this sort of distance. And yeah, we'll see how we feel. If I feel like I can push on and we've got good time to make I-port in one hit, then we'll push on down to I-port in one hit. So we've been making good time still. I've not had a break yet. We're going for I-port, get a break at I-port, and then it's just a steady drive back. Then we know we've just literally got what drive time we've got left to get back the whatever mileage it is, about 38 mile or whatever. And we're going round. It's a 10-minute delay on the A1, and that's what the Matrix have been saying. So if the Matrix are saying it, then it's probably a 20-25 minute delay. So for the sake of that, we'll go round. And we know there's not going to be any delays. It's saying 39 minutes on sat nav there. We've got an hour and 2 minutes left, so it just plays it a bit safer then, doesn't it? Just to allow a bit more time. Just to allow a bit more time. So it's a 20-foot box we're picking up. We're picking it up for Gary anyway, so we'll pick that up, and then we'll get back to the yard and we'll just have to swap over first thing Monday morning, because we'll both be probably starting at the same time, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just looking to see if I could see A1 queuing, but I couldn't see it, so it'll probably be halfway along the hill or something like that. But yeah, we got a good run down. We've got a good run up and a good run down as well. That's really helped. So yeah, we'll get to Highport. I'll whack this on break. I'll get something to eat as well. I've had no to eat yet this morning. I'm not feeling overly hungry, to be fair. It feels like jet lag. You know the tiredness you get when you got jet lag. You just, you know, you just can't be bothered eating. You can't be bothered doing no. You just want to go to bed. But even when you go to bed, you can't be bothered sleeping. It's weird, but almost there. The end is in sight for the day anyway. That's the main thing. So I've decided to come straight into Highport when we got here. There's no one here. Literally, the lift. I could see the lifters just sat around waiting from the main road. So we've been in here, I don't know, 30 seconds. And this is our box coming now. So just makes it easy. I can let my planner know that we've got the box on, then we can just have our half-hour break outside that we need, and then we'll just steady back to the yard then. So it's, what is 10:55 it currently is. Well, this shouldn't be overly heavy. It's heavy enough. It says 6 ton. It says 6 ton on the paperwork. Probably not far off, to be fair. Probably a weighted lifter that were on it as well, that were pushing it in. But yeah, this has got the box on for Gary for Monday. So happy days. Happy days. Well, they've opened that up since we were last year. They've took some of the barriers away, haven't they? And they took the containers away as well. I'm sure them containers were here this morning that were there. Still, never mind. Where's he coming with that one? We get as far over as we can. There we go. Passed safely. So yeah, I'm going to get these twist locks done up. We'll have a half-hour break. I'll try and get something, grab something to eat, get a bit of energy back. And yeah, let's get back to the yard, get filled up, and get this week done. There we go. Got a full tank of diesel now. I've just got to go put a quarter tank of AdBlue in, park up the truck, and then we're done for the week. So it's turned into a good week, really, hasn't it? In the end, these last 2 days have been, well, we've been flat out. Apart from losing night out last night, didn't help, like, but yeah, we've been flat out, haven't we? So we can't ask for fairer than that. I can't remember what mileage we're on when I said we're probably going to do more miles in the 2 days than what we've done all week, but I think we have, because for the week we have done 1,528 miles, but in the last 2 days since saying that yesterday, we've done 785.5 mile. So it's looking like we was sorry, we can get out, there we go. Yeah, it's looking like we was we've done more in the last 2 days than we've done all last week, or close to anyway. Pretty much on par, wasn't it? So yeah, we've not done bad. We managed to get everything done with 8:36 driving we're on, so we got what, hour and 24 left of driving. Plenty of time. I don't know what the panic were about. It's a good job we didn't have to go down to Highport this morning for the box, wasn't it? That's what's made difference. Someone bringing the box for us. Oh, it's 45 minutes there on a clear run and 45 minutes back to here again. So literally difference was someone bringing the box. That was a big difference. There we go. You can get in and get filled up. I don't think I've said what we've got for Monday yet. So Monday, there's a box in the yard. Someone brought it in last night for us. I've seen which one it is. I've put my airlock on it, so it's saved for me. It's got an empty box on it. We're loading in Warrington. Warrington? It's out that way. It's out. No, it's just past M6 and M62. Near Burtonwood Services and that, at some solvent place or some solvents or something. That's for 7:30 anyway. And that's into Freightliner in not Leeds, Manchester. And then there's one out of Maritime, out of there, an empty box at Trafford Park to load somewhere called, is it Sharston or something like that. It's literally next junction down the road from Trafford Park. So we should be all right. I still can't get used to the new shape at yard. It just seems weird, doesn't it? Just seems weird. There's quite a few trucks out still. There is a few trucks out still. But we're not going to be one of them soon, because we are back in the yard. So happy days. So yeah, we've got a quieter day on Monday, but I'm hoping I can get parked up in time on Monday. We're going to try and park at the village, or maybe even between jobs, between the first and second job. You know, just ask if I can, because when I'm picking my passport up, it's literally, I don't know, 5-minute walk away. So if I just say, look, I'll, you know, if I can get a 9 o'clock VBS to get the one off at Freightliner, but a 10 o'clock to get the one on at Maritime, you know, if I go park up and have it on break, you know, can I just take a personal errand and that? So, you know, and then if I do go into overtime at end of the week, I'll just knock that hour off, because it's doing something personal and it helped me out a lot. So, you know, we'll see how we get on. So yeah, I'm going to get off now. I'm going to fill up on AdBlue, get the truck parked up and get home, because I want a nap, because I'm tired. And yes, I'll see you all in the next one.